But first, we begin this hour 18 with an update to breaking news we first told you about at 5 o'clock. A big update. Live pictures from Chopper 2 over the inbound Eisenhower, which has now been shut down for more than an hour near Bellwood.
Since then, we've learned that a Chicago officer was in fact involved in a shooting here. You can see one SUV taped off in red crime scene tape and a second off the embankment. Our Charlie DeMar is live on the scene. And Charlie, what can you tell us?
Brad and Erica, as you mentioned, all inbound traffic at the Eisenhower is shut down here. I want to give you a look at this mess right here. Traffic is backed up for miles. Again, we are at the Eisenhower at Mannheim Road, and it is closed right now. You can actually see cars turning the opposite way just to avoid this traffic. Now, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability tweeted out that they are investigating after a CPD officer fired their gun. There is a car crashed in a grassy hill on the side of the road, and that is where police are focusing most of their attention. But this is a major update. Police sources, multiple police sources, say that police were actually chasing the man suspected of shooting and killing Jaslyn Adams, 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams, at a McDonald's drive-thru over the weekend. State Police Radio also echoes that police were after a homicide suspect.
They were following a homicide suspect, which eventually crashed and attempted to carjack another vehicle.
On another side. Now, we spoke with Glenn Turner, who wasn't on the Eisenhower at that time, but he was stopped at a red light nearby on a street when this chase whipped right past him.
Well, at the time at the stoplight, he was probably doing about 40, maybe 50.
Yeah.
In the right, and then he had to shoot all the way over to the left to get around. Actually went up a curb, through the red light.
Again, police still out here. They will be for several hours, but the major update that we just got, multiple police sources telling us that the man police were chasing was the man suspected of shooting 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams at a McDonald's over the weekend. A lot still to come on this one, but that is what we were just getting in, Brad.
Okay, our Charlie DeMar, thank you. And some authorities talking to us, sources on background, kind of hedging things there. Some people calling this person who was shot a suspect, others calling him a person of interest. Again, a person of interest in the murder of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams at that McDonald's drive-thru. A source is telling me just a moment ago that the person who was shot, again, this person of interest, was found with an AK-47 and another weapon. They were tracked here by a gang unit who was sitting on, basically monitoring, watching this person, and they believe that AK-47, the other weapon, potentially connected to the murder of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams. Much more to come as the night develops. Keep it right here on CBS 2 and our digital streaming network, CBSN Chicago, for updates throughout the night.